episode 24 of Anime and Us Other. I'm TJ.
And I'm Shawn.
And this is the review show that reviews anime movies, sometimes, I don't know what the thing is, what this is, so your turn.
Alright guys, we are doing Lord Slug DBZ.
Yep, because of the anime we were supposed to review, took us a long time.
Is a 1991 Japanese animated science fiction martial arts film, which is actually pretty apt, and the fourth Dragon Ball Z movie. It was originally released in Japan on March 9th between episodes 81 and 82 at the Toei Anime Fair.
I don't know what episode 81 and 82 is.
We're going to have to Google that. Let's do that real quick. DBZ 81, 82 episodes.
Yeah, right.
Alright, stick with us, guys.
Yeah, this is something...
Flying by the edge of our seat here.
So...
Per usual.
81 and... Oops, I hit 81 and 81. Whatever.
Actually, gotta see what happens. Man, my cat's moving.
What's the name of the episode?
I don't know.
It's right there.
Explosion of Anger?
Yeah,
right there. Read it.
Is that really the... Really? Is it really Trunks?
So that's not necessarily where it takes place. That's when it aired. You get me?
No, I know, but I just...
But yeah, it's Trunks.
Oh, Christ. Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I kind of have to listen to that now. It'll sound better on here.
You're gonna wake up your entire house.
Yeah, probably. Dead silent. 81 is the episode with Trunks slicing Frieza in half, apparently.
Yeah, and I guess 82 is the episode after was him is
talking to Goku.
Yeah, Goku and like explaining everything.
Mm-hmm. Me and the kids just watched the abridged version of that. Anyway, so it aired between episode 81 and 82. Clearly doesn't take place then.
No.
Because it takes place with Goku on Earth, but he can't go Super Saiyan yet.
But he does go Super Saiyan.
No, he doesn't.
Okay. He doesn't go Super Saiyan?
Nope. The prominent fan theory is that it's a pre-Super Saiyan state.
Okay.
And it means that he's on the cusp of going Super Saiyan.
Okay, well, his hair was yellow.
His hair was, no, it wasn't. It was like darkish reddish. It wasn't like Super Saiyan yellow. Oh. There was a gold aura around him, though. I'm sorry, it wasn't yellow.
Okay, just get into the premise.
Lord Slug,
Namekian.
A Namek, not a Namekian.
He was
I can't believe you didn't notice this.
He was banished or some crap. Who cares?
He's a Namek. He's not a Namekian. There's no such thing as Namekians. There's Nameks. And he was banished for whatever reason. I don't know why. And he's traveling the universe with his group of minions.
Yeah.
I don't really know what he's doing traveling the universe besides killing people. But clearly when he came to Earth, he was looking for the Dragon Balls to return his youth.
He was... No, actually, it's not what he...
If I know.
So he was
I watched the movie like 3 weeks ago, okay?
I understand. So he was banished from his planet because he was some kind of super Namek. And him and a bunch of other ones started terrorizing, so they got banished from Namek and were cursed to wander the stars. He's the only one left, and now he conquers and terraforms planet as fuel for his ship. And when they landed, they happened to see the Dragon Balls, and since he's from Namek, he knew what they were, and then he decided to gather the Dragon Balls to do that. But yeah, he's just there to take over the terraform the Earth, and, you know.
And then he finds Dragon Balls and uses them.
Yes.
Goku fights him, everyone fights him. Goku wins. But the whole Namekian thing, just bring it up real quick, because this also happened in the Cooler movie.
Okay.
Where Piccolo in Lord Slug refers to himself as a Namek. He goes, I'm a Namek too. Like, they're both Namekian.
Okay.
And then in the Cooler movie, I think Cooler calls him a Namek. Like, one of you survived. One of you Nameks survived. So, is Namekian like an official from Dragon Ball Toriyama name for Namekians? Because if it is, they forgot about it in the movies. Or is it a fan-made term that makes perfect sense?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
I don't care.
I care a little.
But if I had to guess, these movies aren't exactly following Toriyama's canon anyway, so they probably just did what they wanted to do.
Or the translation, they f***ed it up.
That's possible too, because I'm pretty sure Namekian has been used in the main series a lot.
I'm sure it has, but during the place for these movies, it might not have. You know what I mean?
But if this take place between 81
after the whole Namek.
It was after the whole...
Well, after most of it, anyway.
No, because if they're back on Earth after when Trunks shows up.
Sure, but what my point is that during Cell, there's a whole bunch of Namek stuff because they have to get Dende and all that. It's a new Namek or whatever they call it.
It takes like one...
It's still there, it exists.
Goku transports and grabs them and kidnaps them and takes them back.
It's past the majority of it. Just not all of it.
And wait, Dende's not in Cell? Is he?
Yeah, he is.
No.
Yeah, when, either towards the end of Cell or Boo, I can't remember which, but,
Oh, no, you're right, because
Piccolo does the whole thing.
Piccolo merges with Kami.
Yes, and then there's no one to be
yeah,
God.
you're right. Okay, that is Cell. It's been a while since.
Well, it might not have been Cell. They might have done it in Boo.
No, it's Cell, because he becomes a super Namek to fight the androids.
Well, he does that for Incel, but I don't know if they get Dende Incel, is my point.
Yes, because they have to use the Dragon Balls or something.
Maybe at the after Cell to wish people back and all that jazz.
It's something along those lines. I don't know.
Yeah, that was whatever. We're getting off track with Lord Slug.
Yes.
So yeah, he shows up. He starts terraforming the planet. The minions can breathe now because apparently they need a certain kind of atmosphere.
Yeah, the terraforming.
People are there. They're fighting.
It's the same.
It's the same formula. A couple of the Z fighters show up. They get their ass whooped, and then Goku saves the day.
Well, it's more like a couple of them get their butts kicked. Piccolo comes up to dispatch the sidekicks. He gets his butt kicked, and then Goku shows up.
Now, they do change things a little bit. Like, Piccolo did beat some of the minions, whereas in the previous one, Goku beat all the minions. You know what I mean? Like, you change some things up. But generally speaking,
that's because
Goku saves the day.
That's only because they mind-controlled Piccolo in the last one.
Yes, but still,
to have him fight Goku. But normally Piccolo beats up the minions, and then Goku shows up. This one is the silliest, though.
It's simple. It is a bit silly.
It's like, what's the deal with whistling being annoying to Nameks?
Their ears, they have super hearing.
I know, it's just stupid.
But like that specific pitch, I would assume. But yes, it was very dumb.
And like that's never come up.
He rips his ears off.
Yeah, it doesn't come up.
They just pop right off like Mr. Potato Head.
And have we ever seen a Namek grow like that before?
Yeah, Piccolo did it in Dragon Ball, I believe.
Oh yeah,
King Piccolo did it.
You're right.
It's always a thing, and Piccolo, I think, references. I don't know if it was Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z or whatever, or if it happened in the new movie, or if it was abridged. But Piccolo comments in one of those three things that he forgot he could do it. I think it might have been the new movie. I think he gets big and he's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that."
I don't know. I mean, there's not much to say about it because it's an hour.
It's not fun. Did he go Kaioken at all? I think he did. Against Slug.
He doesn't say it.
But he gets to the red aura.
Like when he gets that red aura and becomes somewhat Super Saiyan, I assume that was like Kaioken-ish. Like,
you know what's funny about this one though? Before I watched it, I thought it was the other movie where Gohan's post-cell and he saves the day.
Okay.
Because there's a Dragon Ball Z movie where Gohan saves the day. He's the victor.
Yeah, but
Goku must be dead or whatever, and he hasn't trained in a while, so it's hard for him to go Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, that's definitely after Cell.
I forget the name of the movie, but I thought this was that. Definitely wasn't.
No. Like, I don't even think I actually seen this whole movie before.
I have. Yeah, it's just once on TV when it came out.
Yeah, there's like certain parts of it that I didn't remember.
Oh, for sure.
This is the one I definitely seen.
It was only like 46 minutes or something like that, 48 minutes.
This is definitely the one I seen the least of.
Yeah, I definitely saw it once and that was it.
Yeah, so it's like, it's the most silliest though. I think it's also the weakest.
I don't know. But like weakest, it was enjoyable. It was short. It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't.
No, I didn't say that. I said
no, but like what? Weakest of, but like when it's not bad and it's the weakest, it's still pretty good. You know what I mean? Like the weakest pizza is still f***ing pizza. The worst sex you had in your life, you still had sex.
True, but I don't know. I just didn't get into it. It was almost felt like a waste of my time.
I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's regretful sex for you. I don't know. I would say it's at worst 5.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad. It's fine for a Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be higher than a 5, so I don't even know if that's at worst. I think it's like an accurate score.
Yeah, no, I think it's an average movie at best.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not terrible. It's hard to get into it because there isn't much to get into. It's so short.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I did watch it 3 weeks ago.
No, honestly, there's not a lot to it. It's very action heavy.
Yeah, there's a lot of fighting.
There's a point in the beginning where the Lord Slug is landed, and Krillin and Goku try to go stop the comet. And
that was kind of fun.
And they get blown away just so Goku's out of the way for the first third.
They both did Kamehamehas towards the comet, and like everyone on Earth sees it and realizes that like, oh no, we're about to be wiped out. Yeah. It's gonna hit us and we're all gonna die. So they go to throw Kamehamehas at it, and Goku's like, all right, it's tricky though. You don't want to destroy it. We just want to divert it. And Krillin's like, why? Goku's like, well, there's people on it. It's probably not their fault that they're coming towards us, essentially.
Yeah.
Wrong call, Goku. You should just blown it up.
But yeah, and that was just an excuse to get Goku out of the way.
Yeah, out of the way, so Gohan and Piccolo or whoever could fight.
Yeah. But this is going to be a short one because we have 3 other podcasts to do today, so...
We have 1... Yeah, 3. I can count. Alright, guys.
All right.
Next episode...
They'll find out when we post it.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.